What is something you spend a ton of money on that the vast majority of people never would? My daughter's cheerleading team. It is so fucking expensive. But she really loves it, and it's done tons for her self-confidence and time management skills. Plus, I never hid from her the struggles to find the money. I donate my plasma to help pay for the travel expenses, so she really appreciates being able to be on the team. This is her last year and I'm surprised to find I'm actually a little sad. I'm about to drop $1,000 to repair my flute. I raise butterflies. When the caterpillars eat their way through the plants in my yard, I go buy them more. I've spent probably $400 on them last year. I bought a ton of fennel to finish up my swallowtails, another ton of milkweed for my monarchs, and tomato plants for my hawk moths. Massages. I get terrible tension headaches and medication never did the trick. Massages keep it in check. I spent about $5,000 turning my garage into a free weight gym. The UPS guy loved me for about 4 months straight. Edit, for those that have been asking. Horse mat to cover the floor since it's cheaper and more durable than gym matting. A couple of dumbbell racks with dumbbell sets 5 pounds to 85 pounds. A good deadlift bar. A good cambered squat bar. A good bench bar. Flat bench heavy duty. Adjustable bench. 2 weight trees. One for either side of a heavy duty power rack. 14 45 pounds plates. 8 25 pounds plates. 8 10 pounds plates. 8 5 pounds plates. A set of chips. A heavy duty bob. Good bar clips, a range of assorted rubber bands, a good lat pull down machine, a decent heater, an okay Wi-Fi speaker, old mixing bowl to hold chalk. I've been lifting for 18 years, just got tired of gum fees. Edit 2, misspelled gym. Leaving it. Also leaving the wrong van. Edit 3, horse mat and the UPS guy have a lovely relationship in the far away land of improper than, soon to be expecting their first child gum. Fermentation equipment. I love fermenting stuff. I made a fermented cranberry soda for this Thanksgiving. Edit. Oh wow, I didn't expected this response. Thanks for the award. I have a small setup RN, but it's on my plans to expand it. I mostly do non-alcoholic beverages like sodas, tepache and kombucha. For the cranberry soda I just used a cup of gingerbread and made a cranberry sauce with orange and natural cranberries. Then I just added water, probably like 1.5 liters and let it ferment for 5 days. After that I bottled the soda and did the secondary fermentation for 2 days in a dark, hot environment and after that I left it on the fridge for a day so the gas settles and prevents spillage. Insulin. Seltzer water. It substantially cut down on my alcohol intake and I never drink soda anymore. But to anyone who had never been to my house you'd think I was stocking up for the end of the world or looking into becoming a seltzer distributor. I dropped $1,000 to own this Nazi German Shepherd puppet. https://imgur.com/a/z9sps from the TV show Danger 5. I got it at an auction the producers of the show put on a couple of years ago and I don't think a lot of people would be willing to drop that kind of money on a prop. For those of you unfamiliar with the show, it's a hilarious Australian comedy about a group of spies who are trying to kill Hitler, but the show, at least the first season, is shot like it's from the 1960s. Here are some of the scenes featuring my puppet. https://yahoo.be/rkjilmveqd0 and a bonus gif of my puppet watching himself. https://i.imgur.com/oiorkxu.gif. Computer components. Set to drop an ungodly amount of my paycheck on Friday at Micro Center. It's been 6 years since my last CPU upgrade, don't judge me. The Sims franchise $700 plus down the drain for pixels who say DARPA double dips. Edit. I like how the first thing I post is about my Sims shame and I get 10k upvotes. Cheese mayo. Yarn. And knitting needles. Edit. Mayo, it's funny how we all unanimously agree that we have already spent way too much on yarn we don't use but would absolutely spend insane amounts of money on more. For those of you wondering, yarn can get expensive. I've spent easily $120 on my current project and it's only 1/4 of the way done lol. A mixed reef aquarium for my living room. The amount of money you can potentially spend in the hobby is ludicrous, but there is something captivating about watching all the interactions in a marine ecosystem as it grows. Many of the best looking corals and fish can also be grown sustainably by aquaculture suppliers now, which I think is important if you want to be a responsible pet owner. The other big draw for me is all the gear and tech which is available to tinker with. From Protion skimmers to pumps, power heads, refugiums, reactors, and dosing equipment, you could spend thousands if you wanted. And that's nothing compared to the cost of some specialty fish or corals with really radiant colors. Chicken shawarma. Can't get enough of that damn white sauce. I like to collect fossils and pretty minerals that I spend way too much on, but it's my hobby and I love it. Chicken feed. Those little buggers are just stomachs covered in feathers. I was going through 200 pounds a month for a while, even though they free range and eat everything they can find. 3D printer. It's amazing. Edit, Bulbasaur Podtax, http://imgur.com/gallery/lk2m. Edit 2, the model, https://www.thingiverse.com/thing:6338081. Edit, if your character's name is Davin and you used to be missing a tongue, stop reading. This got a bit bigger than I expected, haha. I paid $300 for a miniature airship, designed for 1-inch scale D&D figures. It has full masts, engines, sits on a raised stand and was painted with specific references to our ongoing D&D campaign. When the party finally gets the airship, this thing is suddenly appearing on the table. 100% worth every penny. And when the game is over, I will happily keep it as a showpiece. Edited to add, obligatory pics, https://www.imgur.com/a/yvhmzxq. I spent $800 on a bow. Like a bow and arrow. For target shooting. I told my friends and they all told me I was nuts. I probably am. Fencing and fencing accessories. Not the barbed wire type, but the stabbing people with long pointy metal sticks kind. Knives. Not like I buy a lot of knives. I spend a lot of a few. Asian ball jointed dolls. Never get into this hobby, drugs are cheaper and easier to explain. Effects pedals. I took some to a friend's house a few weeks ago for a stoner noise jam and he said, "What is that? About $2,000 in pedals." I was about to push back as it seemed absurd, then I realized he was right. Ungrateful people. Skooma. Can't get enough of that sweet moon sugar. Books. Lego. I have 5 or 6 of the Creator Expert modular buildings which I've turned into a city street along with the Ghostbusters HQ. I also have the UX 7500 piece Millennium Falcon, several of the Creator Expert cars, the Mustang being the best, and a few other various sets too. I cannot wait for Friday and the release of the 1989 Batmobile. Edit, here's https://imgur.com/a/pfrfch4, some pics of my collection. Private hand balancing lessons. Frustrating as hell, expensive, the practice takes years to gain any skill in, and nobody said I had talent. Still, $170 a week if neither of my coaches has to cancel. Magic, the Gathering. Fountain pens. I haven't sunk much into it yet because poor, but I am planning to spend a lot in the near future.